Hold out your hand and look at your fingertips. Those tiny ridges make you absolutely unique among billions of humans. But what if I told you that you share this extraordinary trait with two surprising members of the animal kingdom? Get ready to discover which creatures could theoretically commit the perfect crime. The answer might surprise you. Koalas and gorillas are the only two animals besides humans that possess unique fingerprints. Yes, you heard that right. That adorable eucalyptus-munching marsupial from Australia has fingerprints so similar to yours that they can actually fool fingerprint scanners. And our close primate cousins, gorillas, share this remarkable feature too. Let's start with koalas, because their story is truly mind-blowing. Koala fingerprints aren't just similar to human fingerprints. They're so incredibly alike that even under a microscope, experts can struggle to tell them apart. We're talking about the same loops, whorls, and arches that make your fingerprints unique. In fact, there have been concerns at crime scenes in Australia that koala prints could potentially contaminate evidence. Imagine a detective dusting for prints and finding what looks like human evidence, only to discover it was left by a koala. But here's where it gets really fascinating. Koalas aren't closely related to humans at all. We diverged from marsupials about 70 million years ago. So why do we share this trait? The answer lies in convergent evolution. This is when completely unrelated species develop similar features because they face similar environmental challenges. Koalas spend their entire lives climbing eucalyptus trees. Those fingerprints serve the same purpose as ours. They increase friction and improve grip. The ridges create tiny pockets that help with tactile sensitivity, allowing koalas to better grasp branches and select the best eucalyptus leaves. It's a perfect example of evolution solving the same problem in the same way, despite taking completely different paths. Now let's talk about gorillas. Unlike koalas, gorillas are our relatives. We share a common ancestor from about 10 million years ago. So their fingerprints make more evolutionary sense. But what's remarkable is how individually unique their prints are, just like ours. No two gorillas have identical fingerprints, not even identical twins. Gorillas use their hands constantly. They climb, forage, and manipulate objects with incredible dexterity. Their fingerprints help them grip bark, handle delicate fruits, and navigate their forest environments. Researchers studying wild gorillas have actually used fingerprints to identify individuals, much like we use them for human identification. The science behind fingerprints is equally captivating. These ridge patterns form during fetal development. In humans, they start appearing around the 10th week of pregnancy. The patterns are influenced by factors like blood pressure, oxygen levels, and the position of the baby in the womb. This means even identical twins who share the same DNA end up with different fingerprints. The same principle applies to koalas and gorillas. Their fingerprints develop through a combination of genetic programming and random developmental factors. This creates truly unique patterns for each individual. It's nature's way of creating an identification system that's virtually impossible to duplicate. Here's a fun fact that'll blow your mind. The chances of two people having identical fingerprints are about 1 in 64 billion. That's roughly 8 times the current human population. Your fingerprints are more unique to you than almost any other physical characteristic. And koalas and gorillas can claim this same extraordinary distinction. Scientists have studied these similarities extensively. Research shows that the fingerprint ridges in all 3 species have similar dimensions. The ridges are roughly the same width, about 0.5 millimeter. The spacing between ridges is comparable too. This isn't coincidence. It's the optimal design for creating friction and enhancing touch sensitivity. The implications extend beyond just curiosity. Understanding why these 3 species developed fingerprints helps scientists study evolution and adaptation. It shows us that when nature finds a good solution, it can arrive at it through multiple pathways. Whether you're a primate swinging through African forests or a marsupial climbing Australian eucalyptus trees, the physics of grip remains the same. Forensic scientists now have to consider these similarities too. While it's extremely unlikely that a koala would leave prints at a crime scene, the theoretical possibility exists. It reminds us that nature is full of unexpected connections and parallel solutions. So next time you unlock your phone with your fingerprint or watch a nature documentary featuring koalas or gorillas, remember this. You're part of an exclusive club. Only 3 types of creatures on Earth possess this remarkable trait. It's a beautiful reminder that we're all connected through the amazing tapestry of evolution, each carrying our own unique signature on our fingertips.